them. We don't need to cheat. Ugh.
Oh shit, it's almost 1 a.m. I forgot.
Do you have anywhere to?
Like,
Do you
I
have
hear my
somewhere to
voice.
be?
Huh? No, I need to beat Five Nights on Moms. Just
Oh, okay.
I need to wait 5 more hours.
Okay.
Bro, I'm making those stupid jokes. Plus, I'm like almost 20 and doing fucking kid jokes. I hate myself.
Well, it could be worse. You could be 30 and still making kids jokes. You could be 40 and still making kids jokes.
You could be 90.
Okay, give me 3 years.
Grammar switching. Why did I talk like that?
Because let's see, outside of Motorcycle Club, right? The only other thing that I could actually I conceive playing. Well, I already said I was gonna play Heartstruck, but outside of that, I think is what Blue. Oh, Blue Seas. Oh, we're three away. 3 away.
Oh,
We're at
oh.
997.
Yeah, almost there, boys.
So let's see. Let's see. Let's see who the final 3. Let's see who the last 3 are going to be.
They're probably going to do it fast, you know how good they are.
I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will.
If I do my live stream, that would be something else.
Wait, what do you? Oh, when you hit 70K.
Yeah, that would be something else.
You know what? Hey, you were here for me. I'll be right there. I'll be right there with you. I'll be there for you for your live stream.
I love to see like people reaching goals, so that's why I'm here. If I wasn't here, probably I was like sleeping to go to work.
Oh, so you do. Oh, so you do have to work tomorrow.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Okay.
I said it.
Oh. 998. 2 more.
Few more.
Oh, 2 more.
You can't. Come on, 1 people watching? That's stupid. That should be more.
It's like 2 away. Yeah, I know. Oh. Insane.
People are watching this video, subscribe to him right now. I'll come to your house and sleep with you.
No.
Discord. Oh, thank you, Zara. That's kind of you, man. This is just the beginning. It was crazy because not that long ago I was monetized. Now I actually be able. Come on, man. Come on. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that, man. Come on.
No,
Come on now. Don't do me like that. Someone unsubscribe.
This is
You gotta do me like that, man. That's wrong.
This is a pain.
Oh, shit. 999.
One more.
999. Are you gonna do it?
Wait, you did? No.
998. Come on now.
Gotta be. That one was me.
Fuck you, Xavier. Oh, here we go. Oh, 999.
Okay, now it's. Come on.
That was me.
Come on. Do it.
Alright, you know you want to. You know you want to. Come on. You know you want to. It's right there. It's right there.
Needs just one click, and then there we go.
Ah! Aw, you guys ain't shit. Yo mamas ain't shit.
Oh, two more.
Oh. Oh, one more. One more. Okay.
Okay.
999. Again,
Alright.
very cool to actually see that we're even here in the first place. Okay.
Okay.
Y'all just love jerking me around, don't you?
Where are my hood rats?
Oh my god.
Hey, Vigo.
Wait a minute. What the fuck?
One
Oh,
more.
the NCS had to come. I didn't see that before.
One more. One more.
Hello,
Nice.
everybody.
It's almost there.
Hello. Oh shit. Hello.
Come on.
Oh hey, Watcher.
One more subscriber, right?
No, now we need two more. People keep hurting my feelings.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Okay, now we just need one more.
One
We
more.
just need one more. Come on.
Okay, I'm gonna log on in my alt account. Be right back.
Oh hey,
Okay.
Lance. Lance, long time no see, big dog. I miss you,
Mhm.
man. I miss you, Lance. You should come by more often.
Okay, JQilin.
Dang.
I subscribed.
This is touring you. Dang.
Yo, people, I know, man. People are hurting my feelings, dog. They just don't want
Fine.
to.
Just one more page and I would have finished this book.
All right.
Congratulations, bro.
All right. You hit 1,000.
Give me a drink, bartender.
Shit. Oh, baby, a triple.
Now you're part of
Thank
the
you.
1,000 gang, Doki Tubers.
Thank you so rando, man. 3 years. I mean, I started this channel 4 years ago, but I didn't start making content until like 3 years ago. In September, it'll be 3 years since I started making DDLC content. So, almost 3 years worth of work. Ah, for fuck's sake!
Oh no. No.
Oh my god, bro. Oh,
Why
are you running? Fuck, man.
Why are you running? Glitch noise like this.
Well,
Well, it went back up to 1,000.
someone's trolling right now.
That's for sure. That's for sure.
Yeah, you know, I remember saying to myself that when I got to 1,000, I would have a question. I would have a Q&A if I ever got to 1,000. And now that now that we're here,
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
what
no
does
one
it?
Oh
cares.
my god, hell
Shut-
man.
who I don't know who invited you here, so nobody fucking cares. And I love you too, Xavier. Love you too.
Oh my
All right.
god.
Well, the floor is open. If anyone, come on, nah, come on. Hey, now, hey. I don't know who's out there who thinks they're funny. I don't know who thinks they're funny, but I don't appreciate it. I really don't appreciate this. I don't know who thinks they're funny. Some people have a really messed up sense of humor.
Oh my god.
I caused it.
Like
This is all your fault, some rando. This is all your fault. Okay, now we're back to 1,000, but we need like a couple more people to subscribe just for good measure.
Wait, Jay. If they imagine if they are like literally the first subscriber to your channel, and then if they unsubscribe and then they subscribe again, they're not the first
Subscriber anymore.
subscriber anymore. Yeah. So
First question: when the fuck is Triple Trouble coming out? It'll come out when it's ready. That's the best answer I can give you. I'm trying to finish. I'm trying to make sure it could come out
Yeah,
this
we're going-
year.
Yeah, it's trying to be Duke Nukem right now.
Look,
They'll
I'm
come
go-
out when it's coming out, right?
I'm gonna go back to working on. I just finished a new video that came out today. If you haven't watched it, I suggest you do because it's fucking fantastic. Kane Monger's part of it. Friend Lee's part of it. They both did fantastic job. Xavier's my co-director on that. He did a great job.
Ohio.
All I'm saying is that look, now that's done, I'm gonna go back to coding. I'm gonna stream myself coding Triple Trouble, so you can actually see the progress being made on it. The closer I get to finishing it, the more definite I'll have an answer to give. But until then, it'll come out when it's done. That's all I can tell you. I know it's not what you want to hear, but that's all I can tell you. Also, who added me here? Do you think in hosting some big gameplay event or something? You know, someone suggested to me that I should. Someone suggested that I should binge watch all of a month of Natsuki
No.
with the JQ crew.
Wait, what?
No.
No. No.
No.
If that goes ahead, I'm getting the alcohol.
Gonna need it.
I mean, you know what? If no, Zara says no. I see you're not a fan of a month of Natsuki.
oh my god.
I got a question. Why you such a bitch? I don't know, man. I think I was just born this way.
Okay,
Awesome.
instead of every month with Natsuki episode, you're gonna watch all Monitor.
Oh my god. Dude, we'd be here forever. I don't even know what it's about.
No one does. I don't even think Illyri knows.
So how you feeling when you got 1,000? Wait, you hit 1,000? Yeah.
Oh, I just got 1001.
That's good.
Let's go.
Zero is talking Monitor.
Yo, this
It's like 20 hours
Amazing.
long. If that, it's probably more. Yeah, go ahead. You were saying.
imagine it's just like you hit it like 1,002. Okay, guys, I'm going to do a 1,002 a sub special.
Okay.
Then you reach 1,003. Right, guys, another sub.
Yeah, I
Thank
wrote
you
to
for
2K.
1 subscriber.
Oh,
That was-
thank you, Sonny. You're the first person to donate to me. Congratulations!
fuck?
You're
What
the
the
first
fuck?
ever person to donate to me. Let's give a
Actually,
round.
second.
Let's give a round of wait. Who is the wait?
Patreon.
Oh. Well,
Little
I meant
King.
the first person to super chat to me, but
Shout out to Sunny.
yeah. Hand clap. Yeah, shout out to Sonny. Thank you, big dog. Thank you, man. I really do appreciate that. That's special, man. Thank you, really. Shit, dog.
It really feels amazing getting the 1,000 subs for real.
Well, I mean, well, look, everybody who first starts out on YouTube, they think about I want to hit that 1,000 subscribers. I'm gonna get a bunch of watch hours, so that you could actually start making money on the channel. You know, because I feel like once you hit that mark, like the door is open for you for more stuff, right? And
That's how you feel right now?
well, yeah, I would say so because it really does feel like now that I'm here, like the best is yet to come. Like I've now got to the point where I'm still small, but now I'm less small than I was before.
Yeah, I feel the same way like when I hit 1,000 subs 3 years ago.
Now instead of nothing there, you have a chub.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thank you, Mystery. Even though you're gonna be here like within a month yourself, most likely. Like, let's be fucking real, dude. You're growing at a you're growing at a very fast rate. You're gonna be right here with me soon, man. But thank you, Mystery. I really appreciate you. And Sunny, you're the goat. You're the goat, my guy. Thank you, man. I really appreciate you for the £5. I'll put that to the coffers. Anything you give me will go back into the channel so I can keep making good content and I can keep paying people like Lee and other people to help me make more stuff. Because this is just the fucking beginning, man. I got so many plans. Xavier knows about my plans, but I got so many fucking plans, man, for the future. You guys have no idea.
What will you do when you hit 1 million subscribers?
That's a big question for him.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Doki guy. You know, we haven't really talked much, but it's actually nice seeing you around. You know, thank you for being around and helping out. Adam, great to see you here, man.
I didn't say congrats yet. I didn't say congrats in the chat yet.
Oh, thank you.
There you go.
Thank you, Marco.
Okay, now my mission is done.
But I guess to answer your question, Watcher, we'll get there. We'll figure that out when we get there. You know, face reveal at 1 million. Shoot, man! If I get to 1 million, I'll do a face reveal at 1 million. I'll probably do a lot more than that too.
Dick reveal.
Just hope you don't turn on a PDF file.
Oh god.
No. That's not gonna happen. Some people tried to cancel me with that. So someone tried to cancel me with that already. But no. That
for
ain't
real.
happening.
Jesus.
No, for real. No, some people just have no shame, dude. It's bad out here in these streets, man. When all you try to do is be nice to people, and then next thing you know, they try to fucking crucify you. So hello.
Sin City isn't made for you.
It really ain't. Hello, Sans Z 2280.
I'll keep someone live stream going.
Someone so we're back to an even 1,000. The 1,001 is no longer here, but yeah. You know.
Okay.
No, hey, it's okay. We still have the 4 digits on the screen, and it's like, hey, now they know I made it to 1,000. I know I could get to 10,000.
I swear, like Portuguese mother is just weird for me.
So I have a question for you guys in the chat though. So for those of you who've seen the newest video that I posted, the Grimace video, what did you guys think about it? I'm all late to say this, but congrats. Well, thank you, Sarah. Well, you're not too late because we're still here. But thank you though. I really appreciate that.
I too have a question. Do you think Killin is a bitch ass motherfucker?
No, first amigo, now you. Dang it.
You had 1K, now we your ops.
I adored you adored Sari's voice actress. It was funny, loved it. Well, thank you. Well, Zara, that's pretty cool that you feel that way because I mean all the girls were voiced by the same person. So I'll be sure to give her your regards. And Doki guy, I'm glad you liked the video. That's really makes me happy. Also, Trooper, I appreciate you being honest. Look, man, I was just trying to catch you with the trend. I probably won't be making meme type videos like that for a little while. but it was a fun experiment to like do different things. It was extremely fitting for Sayori. Oh, well, that's really interesting to hear you say that. It was interesting to say the least. Well, you know me, man. You should know by now that I like to do things differently from most people. But that's what. But that's what makes me special, my own right. Hey, Don. Yeah, go ahead, Marco. You were gonna say.
Well, when you said you're not the winning one, because I always do weird stuff as well.
Was here for the start, and we get off for the start. You know what, Amigo? You know, you guys. You know what? Fair enough, Amigo. I guess I can't fault you for that. I just got Kool-Aid air fresheners for my car. What flavor? What flavor are they? Also, hey Sanzi. We hit 1K, Sanzi. We did it.
You're going to make him jealous. Don't.
No, Sanzi will be here soon enough. It's all good, man. But you know what, Doki guy, you should add me on Discord, my guy, so we could actually talk sometime. You know, my DMs are open. The link to my server is in the description of the live stream, actually, so you should be able to find that easily and come on down. Oh, thank you, Sans. Thank you, Sans, for the congratulations on hitting the 1K.
No, looks like the next goal is gonna be 2K.
I mean, I'll be honest. I've thought about this day for a long time. I just didn't know it would be. I didn't know it'd be today, but I knew someday I hoped I would get here. But yeah. Next step would be 2K. And hopefully I'll hit 10K in the future. Now really put me up there. So.
I mean, if you keep making videos, then yeah.
Well, that's the goal.
Well,
I ain't stop
bet
unless
you
I'm
can
forced
hit
to.
10K. You can do it, mate.
Follow your dreams, son.
Keep that growth going. Well, says he, that's the plan. And by 2K, he means NBA 2K. You know, I was actually thinking that in my head when I said 2K. I just didn't want to say it out loud. But now you forced me to. Man, fuck you.
Oh my god.
Look, amigo, we can't help the fact that we think alike, you know? Fuck, man. we both share a collective brain, so you should know this by now. But well, since I said that, I'm opening the floor for questions from you, since this is gonna be a Q&A as well. For all the new people right here, if you have any questions for me, anything you want to know more about me, now's the time to ask them. And I'll be sure to answer them within reason, unless one of my other compatriots from the Peanut Gallery wants to voice their opinions. Which I'm sure they'd love to. Ugh. Yeesh. I have one as a new viewer. Ah, yes, a new viewer with a moderator logo next to his name. What is the best COD Zombies map of all time? Huh.
He doesn't play that.
Fuck, Xavier trying to expose me. Okay, well, Xavier, why don't you answer his questions? This is the answers. Okay, when did you get into DDLC? Who is your favorite Doki and why? I got into DDLC back in 2017 when I watched the Gang Grumps play it. That was what introduced me to the whole game and meeting them all together. I got into DDLC mods back in 2018 when I saw Afro Zero play. I saw Afro Zero play Exit Music, the original one, and that got me interested in DDLC mods. In 2019, I started my channel, but I didn't start making DDLC content until September 7th of 2020. When I uploaded my first video of Doki Doki Thought Club just to see what would happen. Because I said to myself, you know what? People make playing DDLC mods fun. Figured I'd give it a try, see what happens. Out of all the content I posted up to that point, that was the best content I've ever had. Performed well. So I decided to stick with it, and here I am now.
And
Also-
God, what a mistake that was.
Yes. Oh, if only I knew then what I know now, right? Also, hello X Kitty, X welcome. Happy to have you. And to answer your second question, Trooper, technically speaking, I don't have a favorite because I kind of like all of them equally, but depending who you ask, mostly Amigo, depending who you ask, he'll say Natsuki's my favorite. If he tells you anything. Okay, well, thank you, Amigo, for proving my fucking point right there. You son of a bitch. Favorite. Also, favorite video game. You know, honestly, that's a good question. That's a good question. There are a lot of video games that I like playing. To pick just one, though, would be difficult. To say the ones I like playing the most, though, I'd probably say Smash Brothers. I'd probably say Overwatch. Oh, we hit 102, like 1002. Let's go. Let's see. I say Smash Brothers, Overwatch, especially I play with the boys. His favorite would never be Overwatch. I'm talking about games that I have fun playing. Oh, Mario Kart. Fucking love Mario Kart. Did you ever play Smash 64? I did back in high school. I remember my chemistry teacher, he brought oh no, we emulated Smash 64 on the projector in the classroom, and we all played Smash 64 on the big projector screen, which is pretty fun. My teacher's name was Link, so that was pretty fun. Hey Storm Boss, long time no see, man. And thanks for the congrats. Man's been hooked on Smash in 64 days. I ditched Overwatch after the PvE died. I'm a happy dwarf space fighter now. Yeah, though some of us are still masochists, so we just decide to torment ourselves anyway.
Bro, you have already 1004.
1005.
1005.
Oh, now they're rolling in now. Now they're coming.
Jay, I got a ping.
Oh yeah? From who?
Your damn bot and your damn server.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we made it to 1K, Lee.
Ha, unlucky.
Congratulations, man. You deserve it.
Well, now we're at 1,006. Hey, thank you. You know what's funny? Because technically speaking, across both your channels, you have 1,000 subscribers. So technically speaking, you're right here with me too.
Well, not exactly. Not exactly. My my main channel doesn't really have that many.
Well, you're about 100 away, but still, you're pretty close.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It keeps growing. More bozos.
Yeah, I would say a big part of that, no, it was because of you, because this last video has been doing it's double what the Monica video did, which is saying a lot. Oh, since you're here, by the way, I wanted to say that Zara in the chat said that Sayori's voice was very fitting for her, and that the Sayori
Oh,
voice
was it
actress did a
really?
great job. Yes, according to Zara, that's what he said. So I said I'd
Aw,
pass the
thank
message
you.
along. This is
Well, thank
Smiley.
you. I really appreciate that.
Favorite color? My favorite color is blue. Used to be pink. Now it's blue. This one's the VA
Yes.
for the whole cast? Yes.
Well, for that mod, I voice acted every single Doki. Yeah.
And voice acted Kane.
No,
voice acting.
I didn't. No. I
True,
did not voice
true,
Kane. He voiced
100%
himself.
true.
But yeah, hi. I'm Lee, or known as Cass from Casper's Mods. I did the voices in in Jay's newest mod.
Holy voice range, Batman. Well, here's the thing. Lee or Cass responds. I'm hoping we'll be around for a while now.
Oh, trust me, I definitely will be. I will be.
But
if I
fortunately,
if I can get some sort of way to voice act, I'm definitely taking my chances.
though, fortunately or unfortunately, depending how you look at it, Lee won't be voicing all the girls again in the future.
Yeah,
because...
no, I'm not doing that again. That, oh my god. Jesus effing Christ.
Jay will and Lee will voice Jay. There.
It was fun to voice all of the Dokis, but I'd rather not do it again. Because what's funny about this is that before I started like doing voice acting for like for like diverse and for Crafted Brother and now you, I wanted to be able to voice act like all the Dokis for anything if possible, because I wanted that chance. But now that I've done it, I'm like, oh Jesus Christ, I ain't doing this shit again. No way. Also, I apologize for my siblings in my background.
Well, which Doki do you prefer to voice act for? Oh, that's a
Oh geez,
question for you.
that's a tough one. Shit. Well, doing Natsuki is usually the easiest. Doing Yuri, on the other hand, tends to take a little bit more of focus and implementing myself into the character. Now, Sayori, she's just Sayori. And Monica is just my normal voice, but a little bit of a pitch. So I guess whichever's the easiest. So it really just depends on what is going on with which Doki. So if it is a story mainly about Monica where she's not written super shitty and she's not an asshole, then maybe I would then I guess Monica is the one that I prefer. But I've just done I've been doing Natsuki for so long now, because in like any live stream that I'm in with a Kane Monger, and of course I work for Diverse as well. I'm usually the one that voices Natsuki. So, but I don't know. That's a really hard question. I'm sorry.
I mean, to be fair, I don't blame him because you do a very good Natsuki impression, right?
Yeah.
I've said as much. Marco said as much. Xavier's even said as much too. So, which is
Yeah.
why going forward I plan on casting Lee as Natsuki, and I'm gonna make an official announcement about this very soon. But I'm gonna be opening a casting call for auditions for the rest of the girls as well as some other characters to work with me for future content. Lee is gonna be part of the cast. In fact, I would say Lee is the first member of the official cast now. But gonna be opening auditions for more people now. So that's something I'm really looking forward to, because this is a great step in the right direction. if this first trial run was any indication of that, you know. And I'm also glad I
Yeah.
gave you the opportunity to try out voicing all the girls too, since that was something you wanted to do, and now you know you'll never have to do it again.
Yeah, the funniest thing about that is that I like when I joined like the mod I accidentally hit my phone. When I joined like or when I yeah, words do not work with me right now.
You know,
Sorry,
take your
bear with
time.
me. Am I stuttering?
Take your time.
My
it's
brain is
alright.
like fried. When I started getting back into DDLC and I had, entered the mod side of things, I went in, kind of just, looking around, but I wanted to try out voice acting here and there, and it just didn't come as like a surprise. Well, it came as a surprise when I started doing things like publicly. um it led me to being a meme at first, which the thing was World of Dreams, Sayori's mother, the line Ara, it's like you're taking my daughter out on a date became a fucking meme within like 2 weeks. And
Oh,
then
you
next thing
actually
I
said
know,
it.
like fast forward to the future, Diverse is like, hey, I like your Natsuki voice. Come work with me. I'm like, what the hell? And then people during Kane's exit music streams were like, hey, we like you. Don't replace this one. That literally someone said that in the chat, in the live chat during the streams. Because I had to go and do something that night. Someone
Mhm.
said, wait, no, don't replace Lee, just end the stream here. I'm like, what the fuck?
Dang, that's crazy. But look,
Jesus.
And now and you can just imagine my surprise when Jay sent me a DM. He's like, hey, do you want to come work for me? I'm like, huh?
yeah, it's
And
look,
the funniest thing about that is that we had just like met like a couple
couple
maybe
days ago,
a couple
yeah.
of days before that.
Yeah.
So that was the funny thing about it.
But I'm the kind of person that, you know, I see quality. It doesn't take me long to see quality, and when I see it, I want to work with that. It's
Yeah.
clear that other people have seen that too. By the fact that people didn't want you to leave Cage Stream, by the fact that Diverse was like, okay, I like what Lee's doing. I want Lee to come work for me. Because here's the thing: if I didn't think you were good, I wouldn't have asked you to I wouldn't ask you to be here. You wouldn't be here right now if I didn't think you were good enough for this position. So
Yeah, I
honestly, that
figured.
should tell you a lot about what you could bring to the table and what it is that you're capable of. And that's something,
Well,
quite frankly, I don't want to lose. Also, hello Josiah and hello Lance. I didn't get a chance to say hi to you guys.
Oh,
But you're here
shit.
now.
I love
Josiah.
how you unsubtly basically just said I have no talent.
Wait,
Damn.
Because you never
Hey, yo,
ever
what?
asked me to work for you.
I mean, at the same, Josiah, don't do this to me.
Don't.
Don't do this to me.
I have to always beg you. And it's like, no, your art doesn't fit. I don't need it.
You
Damn.
made me artwork that I'm gonna show up on the channel that I thought was really good. The fucking Kiki art you made for me was great.
Beg you. In fact, it wasn't even you. It was a suggestion that I came up with.
And I appreciated it. Look, I don't know why you're making this about you. This is about us.
Oh,
This is
no,
about
I
me
was
celebrating
loving
what
it.
that
Oh,
was.
like no. It's like, when I see talent, I go straight for it. It's like, no, the fuck you don't.
Look. This is about me. This is about me celebrating Lee's accomplishments and the start of a great working relationship. Why are you making why is bro so mad? I don't know, Adam. I don't know. He's making this about himself when it should be about celebrating the successes of the people around us.
I deadass don't even know what the fuck is
fuck up.
Jesus.
You know, Amigo, since you're here, do you think you can put Josiah on a leash
Shut up!
and go take him for a
no,
walk right now?
Amigo has no place. He has no right to speak.
Oh, Amigo, you hear that? You're gonna let this little man talk to you like
No,
this?
I call bullshit. This is utterly bullshit. It's like, no. Can you shut him up? Can you shut him up? He has no right to talk.
I didn't say you had no right to talk. I'm just saying that I'm waiting for my muscle to come put you in your fucking place. That's all I'm
Because they're
saying.
trying to silence me.
The actual fuck?
Look, I'm sorry, guys. He's usually not like this. He hasn't eaten yet. He's a little cranky.
Literally
Hold up,
1984.
hold up.
Okay.
Can I ask something?
What do you want to ask?
Can you two go like 20, maybe 10 to 15 minutes without bitching at one another? God damn, it happens every time I am around either one of you. Jesus Christ. Get along. Do I need to put you both in a get along together t-shirt? I will if I need to.
To be fair, he started it.
They're a married couple.
I don't care who started it. I'm ending it.
Bullshit.
Nice drama. I'm loving this drama.
Josiah, shut the hell up. Sit down and draw. Jay, leave Josiah alone. Stop being a little shit.
He started it. I didn't do shit. He started
I did not ask. I'm ending it.
Do you guys want to play a game? Like a Russian roulette?
No, you mother. I know you. Your Russian roulette games, you piece of shit. What do you have this time?
Here, Coil said mom and dad are fighting. Send help. What? No.
Also, hey Tag,
No.
long time no see, you beautiful bastard. You dropped off the face of the earth. Are we done fighting now? Well,
thing
Josiah's been
in
put on
voice chat,
timeout,
he
so.
1,007 subscribers and Josiah ain't one.
Yeah, that was very sweet of Watcher to say, so, yeah. Thank you, Watcher. That was very cool of you.
Are we done fighting now, children? I don't know. Are you two done fighting?
Well-
Jay and Josiah?
Well, Josiah was put on timeout, so I don't think he'll be saying anything for a
Oh,
while.
come on. That is just rude.
No, I didn't put him on timeout. Someone else did. Did
I'm
you-
really loving this.
Oh,
this
that
is
is
learning for me.
interesting.
It's very short. That's based off of the Monica cardboard figurine. Good for your friend at the third place, I guess. I hope their short is very successful.
Bro, literally, I was eating sips while you guys were arguing.
Nice.
Look at the Discord, I'm like, okay, nice.
God, I have been slacking in my Patreon posts.
Well, to be fair, you just statted your Patreon, so that's fair.
To be fair, I don't even have any. I mean, I just have one, but that's it.
And speaking of Patreon,
No, this stream isn't sponsored. Sorry, y'all.
It's sponsored by the Krusty Krab.
well,
It's sponsored by the League of Legends.
technically, it is sponsored by Patreon. Technically, it is sponsored by Patreon because I have one fair patron on my Patreon right now. So yeah, thank you. Shout out to Leto King 77 for being my first and faithful patron. Link to the Patreon's in the description if you guys want to check it out. I have stuff on there, and I'm planning on putting more stuff very soon.
Jay, honest to God, man, I would. However, I need to be saving up my money so I can get that damn capture card and security breach.
I'm not saying you have to do anything for me. One, I'll be paying you regardless. So two, you're already working for me, so that's okay. I don't. It's okay with me. I don't need that. It's all good. This stream is sponsored by the one totally not doctor certified drink. Shut your mouth.
This stream is sponsored by the one and only Raid Shadow Legends.
I was just about to say that.
No.
Beat you to it, bitch.
It's sponsored by the Raid
Oh,
Shadow
my shoulder popped.
Legends. Ooh, that's not good. Also, thank you, Tag, for the congrats on the 1K. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Again, missed you, buddy. I missed you, buddy. Long time. You know, you've been gone for a while, man. I really missed you, but I'm glad you're here. Oh, okay. You know what?
NordVPN sponsor one.
Hey, if
Doki guy said that he's tired of the Raid Shadow Legend ads. Yeah, me
honestly,
too, buddy.
I don't blame him either, because I'm like, who the fuck plays Raid Shadow Legends, like, unironically? I have yet to meet one person that says, oh man, I just reached level 176 on Raid Shadow Legends. This game's so good. Like, no, who does that?
Oh, man.
Honestly, I have seen that sponsor so many times. That one night, I was watching I was at my mom's. I was watching on the TV in the kitchen. I was just minding my own business, playing on my phone, watching and eating chips. And then out of nowhere, he's like, "But first, a message from our sponsor for today's video." And I'm like, "Let me guess, Raid Shadow Legend, Raid Shadow! I fucking knew it."
Yeah, they're like a disease. They just
Exactly.
spread everywhere.
I really
Like,
hate
I get it. Get that money, you know. But damn, don't be such a sellout. Nah, not to Raid Shadow Legends. Goddamn.
if that ever happens to me, like they're going to say to me like, "Oh, I want you to sponsor the Race of Legend." I forgot the fucking word.
I'm more worried about Quirks. Do you not see how many subscribers that man has?
Oh yeah, he did the Race.
Well,
of
he did
Legend.
Atlas VPN already.
Yeah,
Okay, well, that one's tolerated, but
Now, I wouldn't mind doing a VPN sponsorship because I actually think VPNs are cool. So
Yeah.
if
I agree with
Nord, if Atlas, if Surfshark want to reach out to your boy to do a sponsorship for a VPN, let me know. I'll be more than happy. To do that. If that ever happens to me, and it won't, but if it did, I just read it in a text-to-speech like voice.
just imagine, Jay, you're doing a video, like, for an example, you're working on a mod, and then out of nowhere, you just have one of the Dokis go,
But first, before we continue with this mod, or whatever the hell this is, I don't know, a word from our sponsor, Rage!
no.
I
I would instantly click off of the mod if no.
Honestly,
I
that'd
don't.
be fucking hilarious.
yeah, that actually be funny.
Natsuki, watch the fourth wall.
I don't need to watch the fourth wall. I break it all the time.
Oh shit, you heard it here first. Also, thank you, the Nautical Menace. Thank you. Thank you for the huge congrats. All the support for everybody is greatly appreciated. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for y'all. y'all are the reason that I have fun getting up in the morning, slaving 4.5 days to make a 4.5-hour mod about a meme for a drink for a fast food restaurant. But hey, I'm glad y'all appreciate the effort.
Seriously, the amount of time we spent recording all of the Doki's lines was fucking wild. We were in a VC for like 5 hours recording.
Granted, not all 5 of those hours were recording. Some of that was just existing and talking, but we did spend a lot of time. Our mouths were dry. At least throat was sore after the fact. So, but it was all worth it because dang, did we do a great job, and dang, was it so cool to see everything done.
I had way too much fun with that video. You guys know the ooh, Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good line. Yeah, I was the one that, like, hey Jay, can I say this instead of the other line? He's like, you know what? There you go.
Yeah, I'm very, because here's the thing about me. I like working with creative people, and I want creative people to do creative things. So if they think there's something that could contribute to the project, and I think it's a cool enough idea, I'd be like, you know what? We ball.
Hey, fucking weeball. Question for the VA. Are you able to do a British voice? Just curious. Oh, shit.
Take it away, Lee. Take it away. Floor is yours.
Yes, in fact, I can. In fact, this is actually the canon voice for one of my own characters from my own universe. Lorelei is her name, and it's a little bit of a demon, you know. we all love those kinds of characters. But yes, to answer your question, I can in fact do a British voice. I hope this suffices for you.
Yay.
And out of 10. Out of 10.
Audio processor overload. Did my mic pick up any of that? I'm kind of worried.
It did. It did.
Okay.
That was
good.
just Trooper being like, damn son. This is too much.
Nice.
To handle.
Also, I've heard the name Lorelei before. Really? Huh.
Oscar when? Tag wants to know when you're getting your Oscar.
Good question. Whenever Hollywood, notices me.
Yo, see, I told you guys Lee was talented. That's why Lee's here. And that's why I want more people to notice Lee. Go subscribe to Lee.
And
make Lee's dreams come true. As a matter of fact, I'll give you another reason to subscribe to Lee. Lee released a new audio, not audio, a new album cover, the cover of Golden Hour on her channel, Casper's Mods. Lee showed it to me beforehand. It's really freaking good. So if you like music and you like Lee, I would say go check it out.
I actually use Natsuki for that one. Yeah.
Sounds better than most Brits in my area. Damn, that's crazy.
Wow, shit, that is a major compliment and a major insult.
Go subscribe to Lee, and unsubscribe to me, and subscribe to Jay.
Okay.
Because I might commission some voice lines in the future. Might.
Ooh, look at you go, Lee. Oh, we hit 1,008 subscribers. Let's go.
What?
I wonder if you're going to say that every when you reach it.
Well, I noticed it just now since it's still off. So I was like, all right, well, let's. I was like, well, let's talk about it.
Yeah, I was like this before.
Well, I mean, can you blame me, man? Like I said, this is almost 3 years worth of work, and
Yeah.
But
I mean,
really,
3 years of making mods, it's a lot of fucking commitment, dude.
Well,
yeah, I almost did 4 years.
Well, actually, in terms of making mods, I didn't start that until maybe a year ago. I'd say most of the time was playing other people's mods, and for a while I didn't get anywhere. I think I just reached my first 100 subscribers December of 2021. Was when, because when I played Me and You on my channel, that's when I got my first 100. All of this growth that I've experienced was just in the last 2 years alone. So for the first 2 years of my channel altogether, I was barely doing anything. It's just I guess somewhere along the way I've met the right people, hit the right buttons, and then of course Marco helping out with a couple shout outs from him, so which I do appreciate. That will not go unnoticed or unappreciated.
No, you're welcome. I really like to help some friends.
It's funny enough, I'm a Brit and I'm not insulted. I hate my accent. That's why I hop to different ones on the fly. I'll be honest, Trooper, I could listen to you talk about anything because you have a very nice voice to listen to when you speak naturally. So I know you say you hate it, but I would say give yourself a little bit of credit because you actually do have a nice voice.
But I mean, don't all Brits do though?
Well, if you're going up north, then you have to listen to the Cockney people.
I let an impulsive thought slip out. Damn it.
What?
That was not what I was planning on saying, but it just slipped out anyway.
Well, okay, well, I mean...
First time.
That is
Okay.
embarrassing. Let's act like that never happened. Let's act like I never said that. But it, you know,
We need
ah,
we need Kane here to play the N word on his soundboard again.
no, we don't.
That will make everything better.
Nintendo.
Jack wanted me to tell y'all what was up.
Really,
Okay,
nigga?
well,
What the
thank
fuck?
you. Thank you, Xavier. I'm sure it's probably Xavier who did that. Thank you for that. But well, tell Jack that we're doing well. We hit 1,000. We hit 1,000 subscribers, and we are JQilin. And honestly, I don't know, man. I'm feeling good about myself right now. And what I would do after this is go back to working on more stuff. That's all I can do. I can't even sit down. I would pop. You know what? I know exactly when I'm gonna pop champagne. Not for hitting 1,000 subscribers, but for when fucking Triple Trouble is done. That's
Yo,
when I'm
Jack
popping
just fucking-
champagne.
Jack just fucking pocket dialed me.
That's funny.
Hey, he sent me a Discord call. I fucking answered it. He wasn't speaking.
It's probably out with his girlfriend or something right now.
Anyway, I have to go, sadly.
All right, well, thank you for being here,
Bye.
Marco. Everybody, go subscribe to Monica D. He's on his way to He's on his way to 70,000.
Subscribe to him.
No,
Yeah.
unsubscribe. I don't want to hit 70,000 subscribers. No.
Go on and subscribe to Marco. Even though he can be a dipshit, he's still, he's still a good person.
Hey, that's true, but hey.
Gotta be a little humble.
Already subscribed to Monica D.
Okay,
to
we'll
Doki
find
Guy.
Doki Guy. We're fine. Other people who are not you, Doki Guy. Also, hello, baby cat. Love you, baby cat. You've been with me for a long time now, so thank you for bottom of my
Anyway,
heart.
good night, guys.
Means a lot to
Good
me.
night.
All right, good night, Marco. Sleep well, man.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
Why is that button not working? Let me leave.
Honestly, the fans that
There we go.
stick with you from like your very start all the way like up until your very end or even like to the present, it's just stuff like that like stuff like that just makes me really really happy. It gives me a sense like, yeah, there is still like some sort of humanity and kindness in the world. It's just a nice thing.
And honest, I couldn't agree more, because even back in the early days when I was making content, right? And I've had people telling me, "Yo, you deserve like so many subscribers, man. You're so underrated." Or, "Oh, you just like, yo, you've earned a subscriber out of me." It's just, even when I was really small, I would just see stuff like that. And it was like, dang, that's really cool. These people don't know me from a hole in the wall. They don't have to say these things to me. But something
Yeah.
compelled them to like say that they thought what I'm doing was worthwhile. And that makes me feel like what I'm doing is worthwhile. It genuinely, it really does bring a smile on my face. I can't stress that enough.
I 100% agree.
I'm very proud. I'm very proud to be here. And I'm even more proud of all the great people that I've met along the way, and all of the, all the relationships that I've made.
Yeah.
And of course, it hasn't been easy. It's been, I've been through quite a bit of hell the past few years on the way here, from going extended periods of time with not even knowing if I'll be getting anywhere, if it'd be worthwhile, from all the different drama I've been put through and all like the shitty people I've had to deal with. Just to be able to finally, be here with people that actually like me and support me and want to work with me is a great thing, and I wouldn't change that for anything. So
Honestly, I do agree. It is a really nice feeling. I myself have been trying for a good few years to, you know, get in the zone with things. I've always wanted to be like a two-dimensional animator, always wanted to entertain people, so I hopped on that bandwagon. When I started my channel, I didn't have the equipment, so I started doing speed paints. And when I
Mhm.
finally got the equipment and I made my first animation, it it didn't necessarily blow up as much as, which is fine. It's an animation. It was my very first. I wasn't expecting anything.
Mhm.
But people wanted to see more and more, so I'm like, okay, I guess I'll just keep making. Yeah, things have died down, but that's just because I've kind of stopped. But even now, it is still difficult with getting back up there. I just lost my train of thought. What I was trying to say. Shit, fuck.
Well, I mean, YouTube is a marathon. It's not a sprint. Unless you coming in with knowledge of, okay, I know I've already grown a channel. It's like hundreds of thousands or 1 million subscribers. I'm going to start a new channel. Unless you already have all that knowledge built in from all that experience, you could just sprint your way to make a new channel blow up overnight. For most people starting a channel for the first time, it's gonna take a while to get there. You know, you can't expect to get overnight success. So you have to take your little W's when you get them, as I like to say. So when you got your little W of like a couple people, because as long as you get one person saying, I like this, I want to see more of this. If you could get one person to say that, then you could get two people to say that. If you could get two people to say that, you could get four people to say that. And then it just keeps going. It just keeps going from there. That's how it started for me. And that's what inspired me to keep going, because when I found that one person that said that, those two people that said that, it didn't matter if I was still at 5 people. As long as those 5 people said that they wanted to see, I was gonna keep making stuff for those 5 people, because that's better than nothing. Also,
And
hello
that's
Savage.
that's what really matters.
Exactly.
The ones who usually like stay throughout the whole video, like let's take my extremely long mod finale, or the series finale for A Sweet Future. Yes, that series lasted for like what, maybe 3, maybe 2 mods. But despite the finale being 51 minutes long, there were a good few, like 7 people in that premiere that remained there. And not even expecting people to like even stay for like the first 10 minutes. They did. And that is when I realized that shit, I am doing something right. And when people started getting really invested, when people start getting invested in your story, what you have to offer, that is an incredible thing. Because
Yeah.
once they see it, they like it. And if they stay, then the show must go on.
Well, that's what got me here. That's what got me here 3 years ago. I said that, hey, these 7 people here, I'm a ride or die for you, my faithful 7. And the faithful 7 just kept growing over time. And then eventually, because the thing is, when you keep going, you hit a point where you'll find something that'll just click. You don't know why, but it'll click, and then it'll go. Not only will those 7 people like it, but it'll reach way more people that you weren't even anticipating. And then you have a bunch of people who are just like, "Oh wow, I didn't know about you before, but dang, this is great. I definitely gotta stay around for
Really?
more." And it's like, huh.
I will say the funniest thing that can ever happen is someone just ends up seeing the series, like a series, like midway through, and then when it's like going through like the really intense shit.
Mm-hmm.
For an example, or well, I'm just gonna keep using this one. Kane ended up like I think he started watching A Sweet Future on the finale. Fucking dumbass. And like he tuned in when and spoilers for this.
Cover your ears.
You know,
Cover your ears.
Put some
Yeah.
earbuds in, boys.
Oh, hey, Zach.
when
Hi.
so he tuned into one of the most dramatic bits possible, which is when everyone's favorite baker just up and dips with no warning, like abandoning the MC.
Bruh.
Oh my
So it's moments like that when people are like talking about shows that are like, oh my god, you should watch this, you should watch this, like this is so good. And I remember like a similar experience that happened to me. I knew a couple of people that were obsessed with Ed's World, and I myself at the time was not like, I don't know, maybe. And then like a good few years later, I started watching it, but I had started on part 2 of the end, which was really dumb because I'm like, wait a minute, huh?
Guess
So I
that
decided
means
to
you
go
have
back and I
watch
watched
it.
every single episode, including like all the random shit that Ed had made. And then I'm like, oh, that's why the style looks so different now, because the creator had passed away. Like the sad thing is that he had passed away in 2012, I think.
Oh, wow.
And like years later, I discovered that. I'm like, oh shit. Because it really hit me hard because he helped like fuel my inspiration to animate at times, and it just, wow. I can never meet this person and thank them for what they did for me.
I would say in that case, the best way to thank them is to let the inspiration they gave you and the enjoyment they gave you with their work be your fuel for what you do in the future.
Yeah.
And you just say that one of the people who inspired me was the guy who created Ed's World.
Yeah, I mentioned like I got a couple of questions during like my main channel for my main channel's Q&A. They were like, "Hey, so why did you start animating? Like what caused all this?" I'm like, "Well, a lot of things." There's this guy, and I did like these little doodles for him. It was like Ed when I was a kid, and he's like Ed's World or some shit. And then when I said like, but he sadly passed away in March of like 2012 or something like that. And then I did like a little doodle of myself at the time. My little doodle self had like really short, had like the short guy cut with the fluffy top, and it was orange hair. And Ed was just standing in front of the doodle that had like a single tear dripping down its face, and it was like, "I may be dead, but please keep on animating."
Dang. That hits.
Yeah.
Yo,
But
it's
I
funny.
just went on a tangent. Sorry.
Yeah, I was saying it's funny you bring that up, right? Because I've been meaning to get into animation myself for a while now. I actually remember back in the day, I started making a few animatics, but I never actually finished them. The only thing I've finished so far is the channel intro that I've made for a few of my videos. But
Honestly, I prefer doing animatics because doing full-on animations, yeah, like shit. There are tons of animators out there who like fully completed their shit. Like take Vivzy Pop for an example.
Right.
More her older work. Those were all done by her. She fully completed everything, did shading and all that shit. I
Right.
tried to do all that, and I'm like, man. And as time went on, I just started like flunking with my projects. Like each one that I tried to do, I would either scrap it or never get past sketching, or I just wouldn't even start it altogether. So that's why I just started doing animatics and taking it one step at a time. Um, it's a lot to handle. Like it can get it can get annoying because it's like wash, rinse, and repeat. That's why, especially when I'm feeling lazy, I end up like reusing frames. Um, but yeah,
mean,
I mostly prefer animatics because they're really easy to just work with.
I mean, you say lazy, others will say industry standard. Because there are plenty of people who reuse frames. Because if it works, why draw it again? Just reuse it.
I mean, yeah, fair.
Oh, thank you,
in
Vigo.
the Valentine's Day song, or in the Valentine's Day special that I did on my main channel with my persona and Natsuki, I ended up reusing like a lot of the same frames and just like adding on like different things to them. So, but I
like
mean,
I
hey, I
said,
managed to get it out. I managed to get it out on like on
time.
Valentine's Day. So there's that.
Oh, that's epic. Hey, Goruto. But yeah, I would say that's pretty epic though. Like I said, some people you might call lazy, other people will call it being smart.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like with coding, for instance, because there's some for like whenever I'm coding these things, if I need to reuse something a bunch of times, I'll just copy and paste it from somewhere else. All right, bye, Watcher. Thanks for hanging out. So yeah, why reinvent the wheel if it's already right there for you? I definitely hear you though. I definitely hear you though in regards to how brutal it could be to actually make something that's a finished product. So I've thought about it a lot, but I'm the kind of person to where I know I'm a very patient, but I'm very committed. So if I can put my mind to doing something, I'll get it done at some point. No matter how long it takes, I could push myself to do it.
Yeah.
But that is within a certain amount of reason. So I don't want to do something that's completely unreasonable for one person to do, and then take on something that I won't be able to accomplish on my own. However, though, the more successful I could get in the future, and the more support I get from you guys, that would allow me to get people who could help me do things like creating animation, helping me finish animation projects that I start that can help really level up the quality of the content in the future. So that's definitely something I'm looking forward to, and really something to think about.
Yeah. I will admit it is really difficult to like get a project off the ground. Talking from experience, forever ago, you've seen some of the concept work for Everest,
I have, you shown me.
and I think it was a couple of years ago. I ended up getting the whole script proofread. I ended up fixing some things. I ended up fixing up some of the characters. I ended up fixing some of their designs because in their original sketches, um, the main character's love interest looked like he was like an old like in his 20s, when in all reality, the love interest is a teenage boy. Like this whole thing sets in high school. It's all mythical combined with humanity. but there's like some racial issues with like humanity and mystical.
Oh, so kind of like in the X-Men, or like in, I guess, Ruby, when you have the faunus versus the non-faunus, that kind of thing.
Essentially, yeah.
Love
It's
to
like,
see it.
Hey, you have powers. You have elf ears. You're fucking furry. We don't like your kind here.
Like, well, okay, damn. Like, I guess fuck you too. If you don't want us, if you like, goddamn. I guess we don't need to like, you know, help you with you know, your way of life and your everyday things. So I fuck you, I guess.
Well, I mean, that's definitely something that a lot of people could relate to in one way or another. So, I think so. It's an interesting concept, you know, especially if you explore it the way that you are intending to explore it, because I think everyone has something new they could contribute to to either a topic that's pre-existing, or a sort of trope or genre that's already pre-existing.
Yeah.
You know, so I think you could have a lot of offer there to a sort of fantasy mystical setting with young adult characters, probably a nice coming of age story. So, but I understand that you said it was very difficult for you to really take that to scale and make it something that
Yeah,
was
it really was,
really
especially because like
notable.
I'm a minor. I'm still in high school. I don't have like a job outside of voice acting, and I don't really get paid all that much. Well, not at the moment anyway, because and you know, at the time of that going on with Everest, I was trying to find people who were willing to work with me on the pilot for free. And a lot of people like, you know, kept giving issues and shit. And even like even more life issues started happening. And I lost two of my main voice actors for the damn series. I
Hmm.
myself was at the time was voicing two of the characters. Um Max's mother, Max being the main character, and his or one of his friends, Cassidy Calico. So I didn't need any voice actors for that, but I needed voice actors for um Max's love interest, which is oddly enough the same name as you. Um
Let's go.
Crest, one of his bullies, um Ellie and Bethany, Cress's two friends. But because I'm mainly like friends with a lot of guys, I couldn't really, you know, get that help from like females. So a lot of the guys try to. I'm like, no, this really isn't working out. And I didn't have the heart to tell them.
Yeah, because Lord knows that with outside of some rare exceptions, it's very hard for guys to do very convincing female voices.
It really is
I
difficult.
I should know. I've been doing it for 3 years now.
But yeah, it was just really hard to develop a team because I needed voice actors, I needed background artists, I needed animators, I needed, you know, people on music and shit. Um I I just needed everything and I didn't have the funds or anything to get what I needed.
Yeah, I mean,
And
all that takes
what
time.
sucks what sucks is that I tried to start two projects. One being Everest and the other being a VHS series or an analog horror series called Fido's Family Jamboree.
Oh.
I still want to work on Fido's. However, it is just very difficult because there's just not I can't really find many people that are interested in it or
All right,
just
see you, Doki
have the
guy.
time.
Thanks for stopping by. Not to cut you off, Lee. I was just saying. I was just telling
No, you're
Doki
okay.
goodbye.
No, you're okay. I had finished the sentence anyway.
Okay. Alright, well, I also want to give a shout out to Savage for congratulating me on hitting the 1K. Thank you, Savage. Thank you, Zach, for your kind comment.
Didn't even know that Savage was in here.
Yes.
A very rude cat. I really do. I appreciate you saying that. That does mean a lot to me. I'm glad I could make you laugh and make your day just a little bit better. Sometime soon, I'll try to make more content that's non-DDLC related, but since that's what most people kind of know me for and what most people are here for, I'm just trying to take care of them for now. But don't worry, I'm going to try to do more stuff in the future. I'm already planning on doing some other stuff with Lee and a few other people like Kane, with Kane Monger and others, so you could stay tuned for that for the future. And of course I see Hibiki MMD. Thank you. You're very cool and you're very sweet. So I want to know if anyone has any more questions for me before we decide to call it an event here. And again, before we do, I just again want to say thank you to everybody who helped get me here. This is just the beginning of, something great. Just the beginning of the future for the success of the brand, the channel, and this great community that we have here. And again, I want to give thank you to Xavier, to Amigo, Jack, the JQ crew. I want to give a thank you to Josiah, even though I want to give a thank you to Josiah. I want to give a thank you to Lee for being a phenomenal voice actress and for being a good friend. And I'm also grateful for all the other content creators I've met recently. You guys have been pretty supportive and you guys have been pretty cool getting to know. Oh, and also a shout out to Marco, aka Monica D. So I can't forget about him. His contributions and everything will not go unnoticed. So
Oh, I'm here. I just had to do something real quick.
yeah, I know. I was just telling you thank you, for being a good friend and for, supporting me. We've hung out for a while. I remember when we first met because of our mutual distaste of Vigilante. So
Well, yeah.
Question: why do you hate it so much?
For that.
Why do I hate Vigilante?
Yeah.
I don't hate
Well,
it. I just think it's mid.
The reason why I don't like Vigilante is because there was so much I wanted to like about it, but when I actually read it, it was just like, oh, I see what's going on here. Because it was just the MC's. It felt like the MC just couldn't grow on his own without Monica being around him, and that was my main issue with it.
I'd say a big part of it was. No, go ahead. You can finish.
Anyway. Well, I was gonna say a lot of the time when the MC wanted to express himself or do something, Monica had to be in the picture too. And usually she would overshadow him. So that's kind of why I don't like Vigilante that much. Because the MC just doesn't really need to exist, is what I would say.
I would say a big part of it definitely was the characterization of not just the MC, but all the main characters in the story. That was a big gripe that we had during my playthrough of it. One big aspect of it was because there was a lot of potential Vigilante had to be something that was really freaking cool and really notable, but so far Vigilante, in my opinion, is falling very short of the potential that could have to be a very memorable story. And this is in putting in and sticking just to the story, not talking about Afro Zero or anything. It just seems like things could have been handled. Also another thing about Vigilante is that there's a bit of a lack of consistency due to the planning that goes into it, which is to say we're going to take it a chapter by chapter basis, and instead of taking the time for playing out the whole thing from start to finish and going from there. Thank you, Brenner. Glad to see you here. Thank you for the congrats on the 1K. I appreciate that, man. It was nice meeting you. Back when you first told me about the DokiTube rewards and everything, and again, big ups to you and your fiance for putting all that together. It's the only reason I was able to meet Lee and everybody else. So again, thanks to you. But going back to Vigilante, I'd probably have to say that was one of the only mods that forced me to have a mental breakdown, which I made that its own separate video on the channel if you guys haven't seen it yet. It's about 40 minutes long. And everyone tried to help talk me out from the abyss, but man, that was one heck of a time. That's still probably one of the funnier videos I had on the channel because of just what Vigilante ended up doing to me. But I don't know, maybe Zero could turn it around. Maybe Zero can make something better out of the story in the future. Because, at least in my opinion anyway, that how Vigilante sits right now is that if it wasn't for the fact that it was Afro Zero who made it, and Zero has a big dedicated following, if it wasn't for the fact that if it was someone else who made Vigilante, it would not be as popular as it is today. If someone else other than Afro Zero made it. At least in my opinion.
You're saying that Afro Zero was the one who made Vigilante?
Yeah.
I did not know this until today.
Well, now you know.
How did you not know?
Okay, as much of a fan of DDLC that I am, I just have not checked out a shit ton of mods.
Which is fair.
I apologize that I am uncultured.
I mean, look, that's fair. We can't expect you to know everything about everything, right? Yeah. It's kind of been my job to know all this stuff because I've been playing other people's mods for the past 3 years. So I also used to be pretty involved in DDLC for a very extended period of time, so I had to know about all these things. But
yeah,
Vigilante's just one of those things where if it wasn't for the fact that Zero made it, most people probably wouldn't think so highly about it. But because he made it, because a lot of people like him, they're going to support his work. Understandable. If I had a big enough audience and a lot of people like me, they would want to support whatever I made too. That's at the end of the day, it is what it is. But my opinions of Vigilante as a story it's something that could have been done a lot better. But it's not terrible because I've played mods that are much worse than Vigilante. But it could be a lot better. And the fact that it could be a lot better, but it's not, I think is what's disappointing for someone like me and someone who really appreciates telling good stories. But if you're just someone who wants a very casual experience and just doesn't want to think too hard about it, then what I say probably wouldn't mean anything to you, and you think Vigilante is just fine. And hey, more power to you. We're free to like whatever we want to like. That's what makes the internet such a great place. We all have a diverse opinions and diverse way of seeing things and seeing the world around us. So I hope that answers your question about Vigilante.
Yeah, kind of. It kind of answers my question a bit fully than I thought.
I mean, yeah, because I don't want you to get the wrong impression or anything. Unlike some people who just believe what they want to believe, no matter what you tell them. But I mean, I played through all of Chapter 1 through Chapter 3 of Vigilante on my channel. I streamed that, and then I made a mod review about it. Well, I wouldn't say I made it, but I helped make a video review on Vigilante itself. And I'm interested in doing more content like that in the future. Though, if I'm gonna be honest, really honest with you guys, I'm very tired of playing other people's mods now. Because it's gotten to the point because the thing is it's gotten to the point where most mods that are coming out now either just suck or are not honestly worth my time playing. I've only said that there are only a handful of mods now that I would consider playing because either I promised people I would or they seem interesting enough for me to put time into. But outside of that, I'm honestly just wanting to put more effort into making my own content, like some other people have been doing that I've come to know. I think I'd rather just start making my own mods than trying to play other people's, with a handful of exceptions, of course. I mean, if it's somebody that I know that they wanted to check it out, if they want some promotion on it, or if it's something I would think, oh, this seems like a legitimately good story, then yeah, I would give it a try and I'd play it. But other than that, that's pretty much all I got. Though I will say this though, when it comes to making my own mods, I have plans that stretch out years. I got years worth of content planned for the future. And Lee, you'll be there along for the ride. I guarantee you.
Yippee, I'm useful.
You're beyond useful. You're gonna be part of what kicks this thing into the next gear. Cause after seeing how well the Grimace Shake video did, I'm like, shit, dog. This is because I can't go back now.
Wait, how many views were on that video? I have to go and check.
Well, last I checked, it was I told you it was getting double the amount of views per hour that the Monica video was getting, which is saying a lot because the Monica video did outstanding.
Damn, 350 views 6 hours ago. Shit, man.
Oh, it's like
that is really lucky. Like my new stuff, barely below it. It's like barely below all that shit. You're doing pretty good.
Well, here's the funny thing about YouTube, right? Is when you learn, when you're on it long enough, but two, when you actually take the time to learn how the platform works, there is a bit of luck involved, but there's a system in place that if you make content specifically not only for what your audience wants, but for what will allow YouTube to better spread your content out, YouTube will do its thing. It'll spread your content out to the people who it's made for. You just have to be very intentional about how you set everything up. But to do that, one, you need to have the knowledge, and two, you need to have a clear understanding about who it is that your audience is targeting. One way you get to better understand that is actually looking at your analytics, because they tell you a lot of what you need to know. YouTube's done a very good job of being very specific about giving you the information you need to tell you how to better direct your decisions of making content. Like, for instance, most of my audience is males aged 18 to 25, with a growing demographic of males like 13 to 17, 25 to 30, 24 to 35, so on and so forth. So knowing that, if I make content that would appeal, if I make DLC content that would appeal to males aged 18 to 25, 25 to 34, and so on, then YouTube will say, okay, these are the kind of this kind of content with this title, these words will appeal to this kind of people. So we're gonna find people within this age group, than this demographic to push out the content to. And if you do it right, you're going to see in a very short period of time, it's going to be reaching a lot of people. And not only will it be reaching a lot of people, it'll be reaching the right kind of people. And you'll know reaching the right kind of people because your click-through rate will be very high, and your average view duration will be high as well. And the thing about YouTube, if you have a video that has a high click-through rate with high average view duration, high retention value of about at least, I think, 60% or about 60%, your video is gonna be spreading around all around YouTube, because YouTube's gonna say, okay, this audience likes this video because they're watching it a lot, so we're gonna find more people like this to show the video to, because people like this watch the video for this amount of time, and then it's just gonna keep propagating. You just need one video to do that, which means YouTube will help find your audience like that. So then when you make another video that's similar to the video you just made that YouTube used to help find the audience, they're going to show it again to that same audience. So you're going to get more views on per video now. And if the videos keep doing well after that, then YouTube's going to find even more people who are related to the audience that they showed it to first. So then your video's going to keep getting views like that, and eventually you'll start growing an audience too. Because here's one thing that I started learning about making content on YouTube and everything, is that subscribers after a certain point don't necessarily matter. Like, unless it's in regards to reaching certain milestones, like you have to reach 1,000 subscribers to get monetized. You have to hit 100,000 subscribers to get a play button. You have to hit 1 million subscribers to get a gold play button. Outside of that, your subscriber count doesn't particularly matter as much because, one, you're interested in views more than subscribers, and two, your audience that you're serving your content to isn't necessarily subscribed to you. Because we all know there are times where we're watching videos from people that we're not subscribed to. They'll just show up on our homepage and we'll just watch the video because, okay, I know this person and I'll watch this video because they make good stuff. And you just don't subscribe to them because you don't feel like it. But you'll still watch the content. And you're just saying, okay, even though the people may not be subscribed to, they're still getting views. They're still going to spread to more people because this is content that people are watching. Like, one thing that I found interesting is actually looking at your unique viewers that you get on a video. And that's something, because your unique viewers is a better indication of what your true audience size is. Like, even though I just hit like 1,000 on my channel, my unique viewership has been, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000 people. So truthfully speaking, even though I have over 1,000 subscribers now, my active audience is closer to 10,000 people than 1,000 people.
Damn.
Even though most of those people aren't subscribed to me, they're still actively watching my content, right? Exactly. So when you start thinking of it that way, it takes away limiting beliefs off of who's actually paying attention to you and who you're actually making content for. It gives you a much broader scope about what you're actually putting out there, who's receiving it. And it helps give you a much clearer focus on what direction you want to take your content going forward. But the thing is, either it takes you a while to realize this on your own, or you need to have somebody point this out to you and then actually apply the knowledge that they're giving you. I had to do a lot of research and a lot of studying to actually figure this stuff out, because this is something I'm trying to take very seriously. I've had to put a lot of study into how to better, better optimize my videos so people could find them. I had to put more research into how to make better thumbnails that people could find attractive to click on, how to make better titles. What can I do to better make content that's valuable to people to make them subscribe? Because people subscribe to you by the value, because they find value in what you do, whether that be educational value, if you teach them something, you do a tutorial, or entertainment value because they think you're funny or they think your videos are engaging. That's what people come to you for. They come to you for the value you provide them. And as long as you give out enough value out there, enough quality value, you're gonna get quality subscribers back, because YouTube is designed that way. The platform is willing to give you as much as you're willing to give it, but you have to go about it the right way. Because you could feed YouTube a lot of junk content, and then it will give you junk back. But if you give YouTube exactly what it wants, if you give the audience that you're trying to grow what it wants, then you're gonna get back everything that you want. And the thing is, I had to learn all this stuff myself. I didn't have anybody tell me any of this. I didn't have anybody, who was a lot more successful than me come down and try to give me advice. I had to grind and work and learn all this stuff on my own. All the sleepless nights I've spent editing videos, all the times I spent where I've had video footage ruined, and I had to try to salvage it by re-recording stuff and splicing together audio and video bits to try to get there, all the times I didn't know how certain software worked, and I made a lot of mistakes, and I felt very embarrassed about putting out subpar content for people. I've been battling this stuff for years now, and it's been hard. I felt sad, but I kept telling myself I couldn't give up because I knew that one, I would get it right in the future, and two, I would just hope that people would bear with me long enough to see all the effort that I'm putting into it. And I would say thankfully so far it's been the case. I could keep going on about being a content creator and everything, because it's a very interesting career path. It's a very interesting thing to do with your life, but it's, in my opinion, it's definitely one of the most rewarding things you could do, because there's so much you can get out of it, and it's a great way to express yourself, especially if you're a very creative person. Like me, like you, Lee, we're very creative people, so this is a great way for us to express our creativity in a way that reaches a lot of people. And heck, even if you're not a creative person, there are people who find a way to make YouTube work for them and make content creation work for them who aren't very creative. They're just very systematic. And if you want to approach content creation from a systematic point of view, you could do that too. But which again goes to show why content creation is a very robust and versatile field, because if you're patient enough or you're systematic enough, you could really find a way to make it work for you in the end. But it's just something you have to stick with it though. You have to stick with though, because there is risk involved, but the rewards are just as high as the risk could be, if not even higher. Because there's no cap on what you can achieve and what you can accomplish. Like, if you work at a job, there's a cap on how much you could earn per year. You could get raises if you worked long enough, and if you perform well enough at a job, you get raises. But there's always a cap on how much you could earn. When you're doing stuff like this, of course, there's more risk involved. But if you get it right, the sky's the limit for you. And then you could buy the sky and use it as advertising space. Oh. 10-10. Yay.
Nice.
Oh, thank you, Aaron Hansen, another fellow content creator. Thank you. Thank you, Aaron. Big fan. Hoping to get on guest scrumps in the future. But yeah, man, this is something I'm very passionate about, because it's something that I really come to believe in. I wouldn't have gotten this far if I didn't really believe in it. Like just instance, like Lee, you don't know this, but I've been up since 4 this morning, and I woke up at 4 to work on the audio for the video to come out today. And I was grinding away, putting it all into the code. I post-processed everything to make sure it sounded really good. I added some audio effects for certain lines to give them a little spice to them. So even though you did a great job, I went on my way to make it even better. And then on top of that, when I compiled everything together, I then went to the video editor, did a little more touch-ups with stuff in there to make the video as quality as possible. Just to make sure I could get it out to where not only people could see it, but to where I could actually be in the premiere with you guys to see reactions live. Because I originally thought I would be releasing on Friday, because I thought I had to work a lot this week, but I was fortunate enough to have some time off to put into the video. And if I had to do it on Friday, I would not have been able to be here with you guys to do that. So I'm really grateful I was able to do that today. And it really shows, because all the people that appreciated all the effort that went into it, just not just from me, but from Lee and from Kane Monger and from Xavier as well. You know, we're all very appreciative of the fact that was just so well received. And it's again, it really makes you appreciate just all these years of hard work, just getting to this point here just today. And don't expect that to stop. Don't expect that to stop anytime soon. No. It's only gonna get, the production is only gonna increase from here, especially now that I have more of a responsibility now because I have more people to entertain, and now I have more people who are gonna want to support me both with their views, with their eyeballs, or with their dollars. That's just more responsibility for me to make sure that I keep producing content that everyone can enjoy and keep producing high enough quality content that will provide the value that people have come to know me for. So Mega Shadower says, "Congrats on the milestone. Look forward to the uprising next PewDiePie." Oh, that's it's very ambitious of you. At least you're safe and don't need to worry. Yeah, you are wrong for that, Mega Shadower. Thank you. Always fun to be there premiere. Yeah, Aaron Hansen, it was nice seeing you there in the premiere. That put a smile on my face. And thank you, Avant-Garde, for your congrats. That really does mean a lot to me. With that being said, so let's think about. I guarantee these numbers will go crazy when I get you on guest scrubs. Hey, just DM me, bro. My DMs are open. Whenever you want to schedule it, just let me know. DMs are open. But I'll say in regards to future stuff, if you have followed me on Twitter, I've posted some artwork I've done recently, which is started to get well received, which I thought was pretty cool. I've also noticed that some of the shorts I've uploaded in regards to the artwork I've done has been doing well too, so I'm going to start. There are a couple more pieces I have in mind that I'm going to start working on soon because I've gotten inspiration for some new ideas I wanted to pursue. So that's definitely something you could expect coming from me soon. I'm going to get back to working on Triple Trouble and start coding more Triple Trouble, so you guys could look forward to that. Those of you who were very engaged in the Triple Trouble content and want to see the progress on that. The next mod playthrough will be Heartstruck. Even though I already played through the demo, there's the part from Chapter 1 I haven't played yet. I promised Patata would play that, so that'll be the next mod playthrough that I do. In regards to non-DDLC content, honestly, I still have the Zelda games I need to play. I still have, honestly, whatever fucking thing that I don't know, whatever we have planned, we'll leave with the others, but whatever fucking thing we have planned with them, I think we'll do that. Also, hey Jack, good to see you, buddy.
How's it going?
I'm just about to wrap up here.
Oh, you just about to wrap up? Like I said before, just do that 999 more times. And then you're square.
Yeah. Easy. Good to it. Yeah. Just
I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Yeah, easy.
Easy peasy.
In all seriousness, it'll be fun to collab in a live stream sometime. Well, Juice, like I said, DMs are open. If you want to do a Smash stream, we could do that. If you want to do something DDLC related, we could do that.
Oh, so you'll do other content with him, but you won't post our Overwatch content. All right, I get it.
Look, do you know how busy I've been? You know how hard it is to edit a video like that? At this point, I'm gonna have to pay.
Somebody else is doing it.
At this point, look, dude. At this point, I'm gonna have to start paying people to edit for me, dude. Okay, because
aren't you already doing that? Did you pay a guy to do that video?
Oh, well, I have to pay more people because obviously he's not doing it fast enough. Also, look. Okay, since I'm saying this now, if anybody's a good editor, looking for a job, you can DM me on Discord. DMs are open if you're interested. I would need to see some sample work though, or at the very least, I could show you what kind of quality I would want for the future if you're interested. But if you are interested, you're capable of editing, let me know. I pay well. And if with enough support, I could definitely pay well. With the support from the given to me by the people, and now from ad revenue since I'm over 1,000 subscribers. So,
Jay, I don't know what that comment, what this comment was like about, but someone in your chat said, "Take notes, Dirt Thief."
oh yeah, well that's a very loaded comment. That's a very loaded comment, right? We'd be here for a while if I would be here for a while if I had to explain that.
We ain't just gonna touch that. We're not gonna touch that today. Not today. Sorry.
I mean, Juice, I appreciate you, big dog, but I know you're your own content creator. I know you're doing your own stuff. It'd be very hard for me to ask you to not only make content for you, but to help make content for me. I do appreciate the offer though. That is very nice of you, but I would rather have somebody who's would be able to make more of a hard commitment to just being an editor.
What's up?
No, Juice was saying that I'm a good editor looking for money, but getting things out fast would be hard since I have to do my own 20-minute videos. And I was saying, yeah, you're your own content creator, and I respect that. So it'd be hard for me to say make content for you and then make content for me.
Well, I just pinged you in a link that gets you to a website where you can find editors.
Daily dose of stupidity. Hello. Oh. Thank you.
Yeah.
That was not what I was expecting.
Yeah, it's real.
Oh, thank you, man. Really, I appreciate that.
Mhm.
That'd be a big help.
Yep. There's like sample videos, like what they've done, and like their work and stuff. So.
I'll definitely look into that later. Probably tomorrow, because I would like to eat and then drink and then probably just not sit in front of a computer after doing that all day. But
Fair enough. Honestly, Jay, I would like to do the same thing as you, minus the drinking, because underage drinking is no. But
well, I meant drinking.
I
I meant drinking water, not drinking like that. But
I mean, it's fine if you don't get caught.
Hey, he makes a good point. He makes a good point.
He does. But yeah, I would much like to do the same thing as you, but I have to start scripting not only Helpful Aid episode 4, but Helpful Aid episode 5, which is certainly the B story to Helpful Aid episode 4, and I also have to write a song for the 5th episode.
Well, shit. Well, on that note, and plus you've been going on for a while
I got my
now.
hands tied. I wish I could be as free as you.
Well, I'll just say this then. On that note, we've been going for a while. We'll wrap this up here. Thank you for everybody being here at VR Call. Thank you for being here with me when we hit 1K. It was dope. Thank you for everybody being here on the stream. It's fucking dope. Let's go. And
for the big moment.
It's okay, man. Well, at least you can see it when it happened on the restream. But yeah. I'll see all you beautiful sons of guns, all you beautiful guys and gals, and everything in between next time. It's been real. It's been fun. So your boy JQilin and company. Goodbye, everybody.
Later, bro.